So, good evening, good evening, good evening. Finally, we are live. StreamYard having some mad issues, man. I don't know what's going on with it. They wouldn't let me go live. It's kept spinning and spinning and spinning on the start stream button. But here we are. Big up to everyone inside. Appreciate you all waiting around. We are going to talk about a finished institution, this Chelsea Football Club. They are completely dusted, done, finished, done, over. Goodbye. You've had your 20 years under Roman. And how to bury a football club inside 18 months. Make a great film, wouldn't it? But anyway, big up to everyone in here. Make sure you are smashing the likes up. Just give you a little heads up. Heads up, on to the next. I will be going live straight after this in half an hour on the other channel with Saeed. Obviously, Man United got a victory last night against Chelsea. Just back him. Just back Ten Hag, people. You can't see what he's doing. Like, it's only 7 points off City. No, not even that. Sorry, I'm lying. 3 points off City. Just back him. Just back him, people. He's doing a wonderful job. So I'm live with Saeed. Northside's joining us as well. Cheers, guys. And oh, that coffee's lovely. Very nice. And then I will be back on here later on this evening as well for a watch along for Tottenham's derby, their cup final against West Ham. So big up the hammer inside. Big up Sir Daddy. Love the space with you and Johnny yesterday. Yeah, I need to start doing some spaces. The thing is, I'll start charging people to listen to them. So yeah, these mutants want to chat crap all day and every day about me on that platform. Cool. You want to listen to my space? You have to pay. Simple, isn't it? Cheers. But yes, we continue. Johnny's right about the owners. Yeah, listen, it's a shame he's at work. Otherwise, I'd get him on. But I am on with him Wednesday next week. But yeah, I will be doing a watch along for the West Ham game tonight against Tottenham, and some mad fixtures coming up as well. And if you actually look at the Premier League table, it's crazy. Like, if Tottenham win tonight, they're level with City. Like 30 points, they'll be level with City. Aston Villa are third, 32. Liverpool second with 34, and Arsenal are top with 36. So from 1 to 5 could be separated by 6 points. That's kind of mad. And then further 3 points back is Man United. So Newcastle, if they win, they got Everton away, they'll go to 29. So it'd be 7 points between 6 teams. That's crazy, man. But then you have to go all the way down to 10th to find Chelsea, and they are finished. They've got 19 points out of 15 games. And they're never coming back to being the glory team that they were. I can tell you that for nothing. And tell you that right now. They will never, ever, ever be an elite level institution under that ownership. Yeah, because that ownership couldn't care less about football. Yeah, they're only there to make money. And they're going to do the multi-club model, as Johnny was speaking about on his space last night. Yeah, and they've got one of the best puppet managers around, didn't they? Yeah, because he's a yes man, serial loser, that guy. Yeah, I want to find the quote after the game that he said. He said this. This is a direct quote from Pochettino after the game. Where are we? There it is. There it is. Pochettino is not angry at all after the players lost to Manchester United. He said, "I'm not disappointed because I think we gave everything. I'm not disappointed." Excuse me? You're not disappointed about losing a game in one of the weakest fashions possible. You're not disappointed. You're not disappointed that you've only won 2 out of your last 5. You're not disappointed that you conceded 24 goals this season in 15 games. You're not disappointed that your striker's a donkey. You're not disappointed that your midfield is crap, despite doing 270 million on it. There's no cohesion in that midfield whatsoever. You're not disappointed that the only reason you got a goal is because Cole Palmer skills past a couple of players. Like, you're not disappointed that you can't defend properly. You're not disappointed that Man United had how many shots? Let's see how many match shots Man United had. Where are we? Smash these likes up as you enter, people. 200 people in here nearly. Have a look. 28 shots. Now, obviously, I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights back. Yeah, I watched the highlights, the extended highlights on YouTube today. Man United were walking through that defence, walking through that midfield like it was nothing. Bruno obviously had the penalty saved. But yeah, It's embarrassing. Like, seriously, big up Eunice inside, man. Come on, big up, bro. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. I'll mod you up, son. Well, I know it's you because you got a tick, but I'll put you as mod as well, bro. Big up to you, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I watched your video last night, mate. You're spot on. Absolutely spot on. Make sure you sub to Eunice's channel if you haven't by some miracle already. But yeah, Man United, 28 shots on goal against Chelsea. This is a Chelsea team whose bench, I have no idea who these people are. Let's go through their bench real quick. In fact, let's actually go through their team first. Sanchez in goal. Why is he there? If I was a Chelsea fan, I would be going mad that this guy's at the football club. You took Brighton's third choice goalkeeper to make him your first choice. Make that make sense. You're then playing Cucurella at right back. Cucurella at right back. Why? Where's this £1 billion gone? You're then playing Colwill at left back. So you're playing a left back at right back, a centre back at left back. This is some Wenger coming towards the end of his career at Anfield stuff. Yeah, when we played Oxlade-Chamberlain right wing back. Yeah, and had Lacazette on the bench when we just signed him. Weird. Anyway, we continue. Disasi and Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva probably should have retired 2 years ago or gone to Saudi because he ain't capable of doing it on his own anymore. Fantastic career, fantastic footballer, fantastic defender, but it's done, mate. It's finished. A bit like Chelsea. Caicedo in midfield. That guy's looked absolutely awful for most of the time he's been there. His first touch, I don't know what's going on with his first touch, if I'm being honest. His first touch, I saw a great tweet yesterday, yeah, that in La Liga, that first time they put a clip of his first touch. That first touch would lead to a goal. And it would. That would lead to a chance created on goal. And it was a touch where he's facing his own goal, the ball's come into him, and it's popped 5 yards off of him. Yeah, that would lead to a counter-attack in other countries. Unbelievable. Enzo, I'm sorry, mate. As good as you were in the World Cup, I don't know how you won Young Player in the World Cup. I was baffed that you won that. And I'm baffed as how you've just tanked ever since you got to Chelsea. But again, he's only played how many games with Caicedo? Give it time. Give it time. Chelsea ain't got time, mate. Mikhailo Mudryk. Oh, but Lee got an assist. And what? The guy's trash. Let's just say it as it is. Yeah, the guy is rubbish. He's never going to become this megastar that Chelsea fans that are zesty for him think he will be. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen in a million years. They like his little butterfly tattoo on his neck and his heart tattoo on his ankle. Yeah, and his 90s haircut. Yeah, Nick Carter called. He wants his hairdo back, mate. Yeah, Ukraine Bolton, that big up X. Yeah, he's absolutely one of the worst footballers I've ever seen. He is trash. Take his pace away, and he's got absolutely nothing about him. Yeah, and even he don't even use the pace to his advantage. He just runs in straight lines out of play. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Raheem Sterling. Why are you playing him on the right-hand side? He does his best work on the left, so you play him on the right. Well done. Cole Palmer does his best work on the right, so you play him at number 10. This is some off-key stuff from this manager. I can't lie. And then you've got the lanky Eddie Nketiah up front, who's more interested in getting on FaceTime to Astrid. He needs inspiration. Well, that went well, didn't it? Because he missed a sitter. Send me something. Send me something to inspire me. Jesus Christ. Listen, he can do whatever he wants in his spare time. Yeah, with anybody he wants. He can do whatever he wants. If he's into that kind of thing, he's into that kind of thing. Good luck to him. Who am I to judge? But if you're a Chelsea fan and you're seeing that, and then he's missing sitters, because I tell you now, if that was Eddie Nketiah, yeah, I'd be on the first flight back to England, mate. Yeah, real talk. I'd be on the first flight back to England waiting outside Colney training ground for him. Honestly. So I understand Chelsea fans getting the arse and the ump with him. Pause. Anyway, smash these likes up. We're going to go on to their bench quick. Armando Broja. Is he all that? I keep hearing this guy's great. Oh, but he's been injured. And what? You're either good or you ain't. He missed an absolute sitter that hit the post. Any competent striker buries that. Oh, dear. How can you miss against Onana? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. We'll come to Poch in a second. Reece James, benched. Why is he benched? Why was he on the bench? In place, yeah, he was replaced with a left back. And the left back, if you ordered a Hugh Wizzy from Wish, Cucurella turns up. Wow. Crazy. Actually crazy. Let's carry on. Badiashile, benched. Okay, you can say fair enough. Disassi, Thiago, cool. Every time I've seen Disassi in the last 2 or 3 games, he's looked half decent. It's looked all right. Not been great, but not been really poor either. Anyway, Petrovic, we'll move on from there. Maatsen. I keep hearing about this Maatsen. Who even is he? Is this the lad that was going to be, he was linked to Burnley and then he posted on Snapchat? How about get off Snapchat, mate? How about that? You're only there for the money and the exposure that Chelsea give you. That's it. Because if you went to Burnley, you know your career is finished. Because you're not that good. You're not that good. So you know that if you go to a team like Burnley, with all due respect to Burnley, it's not Chelsea. You got a nice cushy lifestyle in Chelsea, isn't it, mate? Go to Burnley, it's a little bit colder up north, isn't it? Training ground looks like crap. Yeah, the stadium, I like their stadium, to be fair. I like the old school stadiums. But the area is a dump. You know you'd be buried and finished and you ain't coming back from that. Yeah, the only way is down and down and down into the Championship and below. So I know, I'll stay at Chelsea. Well done, mate. How old is this Maatsen fella? Let me have a look at this guy. 21 years old and he's barely played any games for Chelsea. That right there, my friends, is a finished footballer by the time he's 24. Finished footballer by the time he's 24. Don't care. Anyway, let's move on. David Washington. He sounds like a quarterback. Hey, man, my name's David Washington. I'm a quarterback for I don't even know any of the teams. What's an NFL team? I don't know any of the teams. Hey, I'm the quarterback. I'm the best quarterback in the league, man. I pick up all my American side. Was that a good American accent? He's Brazilian. Oh, my days. Real talk. Is he? Oh, he's the Brazilian lad. Yeah, he is. The Washington Redskins, the Rams. I should have known that. Stan Kroenke owns them. The Raiders. I love the names of the NFL teams. They're funny, man. Hey, we're the Rams. Hey, we're the Raiders. So this guy's Brazilian, yeah? He's got a Brazilian passport. Cool. Let's see how old this guy is. 18. 18, yeah? He shares the same birthday as me, funny enough, 5th of June. So he's 18 and a half. This, my friends, will be another washed footballer by 23-24. Probably playing for, I don't know, Getafe, Osasuna, Empoli. I don't know, maybe Groningen, somebody like that, because he ain't very Panthers. We're the Panthers, dude. The Cowboys, the common Cowboys, exactly. Come on. Hey, rate my accent. Was that good? Was that a good American accent? The London Cowboys. Big up eye test merchant, man. But no, all jokes aside, who are these people that they've signed? Oh, but they're the best young talent. Really? Who is Alfie Gilchrist? Alex Matos. Leo Castledine. Like, who are these people? Another 18-year-old. Oh, my days. This guy thinks he's Jack Grealish with the Alice band and that. Yeah, cool. Cool. Thinks he's Jack Grealish. Yeah, you're never going to be that guy, my friend. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're never going to be that good. Oh, dear. Alex Matos, 19 years old. Castledine, 18 years old. What is going on here? Alfie Gilchrist, 20 years old. Why haven't you played any games? What's going on here? What is going on here? What is happening to this football club? Honestly, like, I'm sorry. Like, as an outsider looking in over the last 20 years, yeah, and I'll say this again. I was sat in the car with a Chelsea fan. Big up Tony Rolfe. The day Abramovich brought, I wish he had brought Arsenal, had brought Chelsea Football Club. Well, domination, geez. We're going to dominate. You got no hope, you Arsenal boys. You're finished. Well, he weren't lying, was he? Because they did dominate. They were elite. They did have an owner that cared. They did have an owner that would hire and fire. Man said he's 18. And Michael Owen was Golden Boot winner at 18. What's your point? What's your point? What's his age got to do with anything? Oh, he's only young. Well, if you ain't in the first team when you're 18, you ain't that special, mate. I'm sorry, you ain't. You're really not. All kids from the academy except Washington. The rest are injured or playing crap. Big up Eunice. Age is only used as a tool to protect a player. Nobody's mentioned Erling Haaland's age for the last 2 years. Nobody's mentioned Vinny Jr.'s age for the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah, nobody has mentioned Bukayo Saka's age. Why? Because he does it every week or most weeks. So does Erling Haaland. So does Vinny Jr. Yeah, but then as soon as it goes the opposite way, the likes of Garnacho, oh, but he's only young. He's only 19. No, the guy's got a kid. He's an adult. He is a family man now. He has his own kid. He's a man. Oh, but he's only young. And what? Bukayo Saka's 22. Just turned 22 in September. He's played 200 games of football for Arsenal. So if you're good enough, doesn't matter how old you are. Rooney was 18 and world class. Facts. Absolute facts. Absolute facts, bro. But these people these days online, a lot of them, it's, oh, but he's only young. Hendrick's 17, fact. And he's just scored goals to win them a title on the last day of the season. He scored the goal to win them the title, I think. And then people go, oh, but it's an easier league. Still got to do it. Still got to do it. Why is nobody mentioning? Yeah, why is nobody mentioning Martinelli's age? Because Martinelli's young. How old is Martinelli? 21, 22? 22. Just turned 22 this year, June. So he's 22 and a half. Martinelli, when he signed for Arsenal, was 18. Scored 10 goals in his first 12 games. Nobody was mentioning his age. Jude Bellingham. Nobody's mentioning Bellingham's age. He's 9. He's just turned 20. Quickest to 15 goals or something for Real Madrid ever in their history. Nobody's mentioned Saliba's age. Exactly. Yeah, age is just a tool to protect a player for having a stinker or not being able to make the team. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, none of them players are going to make it. Them bench players, none of them ones down the bottom of that bench are going to make it at Chelsea. Yeah, and it's not the Chelsea academy it used to be. Man City have taken that. Yeah, Man City have taken fully over on the academy settings because Chelsea's academy used to be elite. Yeah, they used to get players out the door left, right, and centre for big dough. That now go and have a look at Man City. Yeah, Man City under Pep have made 400 million quid off academy players. Nobody's ever heard of them. Yeah, Musiala, another one. Exactly, balling out week by week. How old's he? 21? Nobody mentions his age, mate. Why? Because he's doing it. Smash these likes up. Come on, people. For over 500 in here. I'm going live on the other channel soon with Saeed. We're going to fully be on sarcasm mode on that channel. Just back your manager. You're only 3 points off City. Give him time. Anyway, let's go on to these. Let's go on to this manager. Because Pochettino is the perfect puppet for that project. That's process. What is the process? Have they come out and said, yeah, Pedri's another one? Facts. Just turned 20. There you go, Musiala. Just turned 20. Yamal. Fair enough, but he ain't been playing recently. But yeah, he has played games. And he's looked all right when he's played. I don't put him up here like everyone else. But what is he, 16, 17? Nobody's talking about his age, mate, when he's on the pitch. Yeah, because when he's on the pitch, he's looking half decent, isn't he? And the funny thing is Is Pochettino, like I said, he's the perfect puppet for that process. But have the owners actually come out and said what the plan is? How long it's going to take to win a title? They haven't, have they? All they've done is got all the journalists in their back pockets peddling out the PR. Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, with that owner, I believe that he's got a 10-year clause on there. I think Roman put a 10-year clause on there. They can't sell it for 10 years. In 10 years' time, you still ain't won a title, trust me. Seen this story unfold at Arsenal, mate. Seen this story unfold. Already seen it. Already seen so many Chelsea fans online making excuses. Yeah, like, oh, but it takes time. It needed a complete rebuild. No, it didn't. Todd Boehly took over a team that had just won the Champions League with a manager who just won the Champions League. Don't take time at all because you already have the foundations already in place. You had Thomas Tuchel there. You had a club, albeit, yes, they maybe shithoused their way to the Champions League. You still got to win it. And they did win it. And off of the back of that, you don't get rid of every single player that's won it. Yeah, listen, I don't like 29. Yeah, I don't like him. And I see why Johnny, for example, wanted to keep him. I don't rate Mason Mount that highly. Yeah, but I understand why he wanted to keep him. Yeah, because now if you're looking around that football pitch as some of them players, you're looking around, the only real experience on that pitch is Raheem Sterling and Thiago Silva. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Where's the inspiration? Where's the leadership? Yeah, Cole Palmer is trying, and he scored a good goal last night. Yeah, poor defending, poor goalkeeping, but he still scored it. Yeah, and he still picked the ball up and had a go. Yeah, he's the only one when I watch Chelsea, other than maybe Sterling this season and Conor Gallagher, yeah, looking like they actually give a shit. Yeah, the rest of them just look like they're there for the dough. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. And I'll tell you now, yeah, that Todd Boehly is going to bet. Well, that club is buried. How'd you get out of it now? How do you spin this around? Like, how do you get back up to winning a title? Because the last time you won a title was what, 6 years ago? Let me tell you right now, that's going to be 20 years real quick, like Arsenal. Real quick. And it goes like that. It goes like that. Yeah, if somebody had sat me down after Arsenal had gone invincible and said, give me this super chat real quick. Big up to Granit Xhaka, who knew he watched the streams. Lee, would you trade Rice for Caicedo and Enzo? I won't. Both of them are decent players. They're just not looking decent at the minute. Yeah, and I wanted Caicedo as well. I wanted Rice and Caicedo. But yeah, it's not looking good for them, man. It's not looking good for them. Rice has been decent this season. Rice is easily clear of both of them this season. But I don't think either of them two are bad players. They're just... It's just peak. I can't lie, bro. Big up for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Smash these likes up. Come on, we ain't even hit 200 likes yet. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes left on here. 150 on the likes. Nearly 600 in the building, which is decent figures, man. I'm going to be streaming on here later for the West Ham Tottenham game. I'm going to be doing a stream every day on here as well if I can. And as long as it don't coincide with Arsenal, but I'm going to try and do them daytime around this time every day if I can. But yeah, how did Chelsea get out of this? The only way Chelsea get out of this for me is if the fan base start kicking off. I don't mean going and ripping up seats and rioting and stuff like that, unless that's what you want to do. You're on Savage channel. No, he's dropping a video, a 10 in 10 that I did about a week or two ago. He's going to drop that at 3 o'clock UK time today. Sack Poch. Listen, at some point they're going to have to sack Poch. But who's going to go there? Who wants the job? Who's going to want that job? Realistically, who's going to want that job? The only way Chelsea get back to any level of credibility is if their fans uphold the standards. Yeah, that ownership has signed 17 players. 17 players. I'm just reading an article here now from 20 hours ago. Ranking Todd Boehly's 17 Chelsea signings. Cole Palmer, 40 mil. Raheem Sterling, 50 mil. Enzo, 105 mil. Chukwuemeka, 16 mil. Nico Jackson. Fucking hell, you paid 32 million quid for him. Oh my days. Badiashile, 33 mil. Disasi, 39 mil. You paid 25 for the keeper. My good God. Malo Gusto, 31 mil. Caicedo, 115 mil. Mudryk, 62 mil. Ugo Chukwu, 23 mil. I don't know who these people are. Madwakey, 31 mil. You have absolutely been fleeced. Fofana, 71 mil. Kukurea, 58 mil. Koulibaly, 33 mil. Fofana, 10 mil. Look at some of the clubs you're buying these players from, by the way. FC Molde, Brighton, Leicester, PSV, Rennes, Shakhtar, Brighton, Lyon, Brighton, Monaco, Villarreal, Villa, Benfica, fair enough. Man City, fair enough. And Man City, fair enough. You're buying players from teams that are trash and expecting to put all of these trash players together that are all youth projects and hoping that they all come good. When's this ever worked, ever? When has this ever worked in the Premier League era? No youth project has ever won the league. No youth project has ever won the league. People can talk about the class of 92. Yeah, the class of 92 had experience in there. Paul Ince, Peter Schmeichel, Pallister, Bruce. Yeah, they're decent players. Cantona. They're decent players in there. Yeah, that were experienced players. And they sprinkled a couple of youngsters in there. Unbelievable, mate. Honestly. Would you sell win in January or give them till the end of the season? Oh, well, we could do a part X, mate. Go and do a part X with Brentford for Ivan Toney. At least win a run around a bit as well. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Pure 10, man. Thank you, mate. Big up to Kosh as well. Fire Poch, get Jose, someone with mentality. I don't think Jose would go back there. I can't lie. I think that ship sailed, mate. I don't think he'd go back there. Roman wanted Poch and he'd cook under Roman. He'd cook under Roman because Roman wouldn't stand for it. Yeah, Roman would also give him the tools. Yeah, they had Irwin as well, top player. Top player. But they are lost, mate. They are lost. And I'm telling you, they'll go another 10, 15 years at least without a title. They'll go another 10, 15 years without a title. And it'll go rapid, I'm telling you. Yeah, the only way you lot get back to being a top level football club competing for top honours every year is if your fans start kicking off. Don't spend money. Don't go to the games. Go to the games. I don't know if you do a ballot system like Arsenal and Man United have started doing this season. Yeah, and if you don't go to a certain amount on your season ticket, you can't renew it anymore. Scan it, walk straight out. Now you've got your credit for that game. Yes, now you're on the system as, he went to the game. Well, they're going to come around and check all the seats. They're not, are they? Yeah, they're not. Yeah, there's ways to get ownerships to fix up. Obviously, you can't get rid of him. He's on a 10-year deal. Can't go for 10 years. Yeah, but you can make them change their model. You can make them change their philosophy. Yeah, you can make them fix up. Yeah, because all I see at Chelsea is them buying kids. Ain't ever going to work, mate. Ain't ever going to work. When was the last time Chelsea were anywhere remotely close to the top of the league? I think it was the beginning of the season before last. They were fourth after about 10 games. But poor decisions. Yeah, too much involved. Todd Boehly, way too involved in the club. Crazy. How to ruin a football club in 18 months. It's unbelievable. I can't lie. Right, listen, it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch because all them Chelsea fans that have mugged Arsenal off for the last 20 years, good luck, because it's your turn now, because you've got 15, 20 years of this. Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, it ain't changing. If anything, it'll get worse. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Smash these likes up. Come on, get these likes up, people. Premier League table. Chelsea Football Club are right now, 19 points. You are literally lucky that Luton, Everton, Burnley, and Sheffield United are worse. Because you're 10 points off of Luton, who are 17th. I don't think you're going to get relegated. I'll tell you something. You're level with Brentford. You're 1 point ahead of Fulham, 1 point ahead of Wolves. One more round of games, and all of a sudden, you could be down to 14th. Because if Palace win, although Palace have got a minus difference. In fact, Bournemouth are only 3 points behind. Flipping hell. Bournemouth are 15th, and they're only 3 behind. A couple of more results over this month. All of a sudden, Chelsea could be 15th. Then what? Where'd you go from there? You're lucky Nottingham Forest have lost 4 on the spin. This is wild. This is wild. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up. It's going to redirect us to my other channel. Side and North Side are going to be there. We're going to talk about United. Leave your comments down below if you are watching this on playback. Smash the likes up. We ain't even hit 200. Come on. Close to 200 people. 3 away. Let's get that boxed off quick. I'm going to be back on here for a West Ham Spurs watch-along later. Big up to Good Evening last night. That's not going to be easy for Arsenal on Saturday, that's for sure. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to tonight's game, West Ham Tottenham. Moise. Give it gigs there. Everton will lose on the weekend. I'm adamant. All right, big up to everyone in here. I'm going to go and run the 5 minutes countdown on the other channel. It's going to redirect you straight over. Pam the likes, smash the buttons on here as well. And we're out of here, people. I'll be back literally in 30 seconds on that other channel with Side and North Side. Adios, amigos. Big up to everyone who's tuned in, donated, liked, shared, subbed. Make sure you are subbing. Let's go.